Hello, everyone. My name is Brian. I'm the owner and founder of Phone and Pad Warehouse. We're going to discuss today about navigating outside of the traditional 9 to 5 in corporate America. One thing being a small business is that it requires a lot of hard work. It requires dedication. It requires a product for you to have or sell or supply. You have to have a client base that's going to be able to purchase that, and you have to have the means of being able to get that product or service to the client. Being a small business, every job is my job. If something's not done, it's my fault. If it's something that needs to be completed, we have to complete it. And our goal is to be the best advocate for our customer, making sure that we're going above and beyond, that we're giving them the white glove service. And that's very important when a small business. We can only control the things that we control is the quality of work that we're getting, making sure that we're attentive, and because there's competition. Sometimes our competitions are big companies that have a lot of money, and sometimes we can't compete with that. But if we give them the customer service and the dedication and that white glove service, usually people will be able to respond great to us. I'm very glad and very blessed to have a great staff. It's important to have great people around you because there's only so much work that you can do by yourself. When you're looking to expand your small business, you can't physically do everything. You can't sell, you can't do the work. Eventually you got to start delegating your work to other people. So having a great staff is important. One thing I learned about having a staff is that not everyone wants to be as great as you, and you might have greater expectations for people than they have for themselves. And if that's the case, then you need to move on from them. Oh, and another thing is that we have to overcome challenges. There's so many challenges as right now, especially what's going on in the world right now. Overcoming, the way that business is going to change. All of our business is going to change. These big corporations are changing the way that they do business. They're firing people. Being a small business, we have to overcome those. But then we have different ways of going about it. I could keep my staff on. I could lay my staff off. I could give them more additional work because it's my decision. My decision, it's not a decision of someone else. It's not a decision of a corporation saying, we need to keep our bottom line high, so we're going to cut and we're going to fire everyone. We don't have that option. The manpower of having people around and having good people around is more important than letting people go. So if there's anything that you got from my message, is making sure that you keep good people around you, whatever the cost is, whatever the challenges are. And if you could overcome challenges, you could be a successful business person. So that's just what my thoughts are of navigating outside of a traditional 9 to 5. And hopefully that was a helpful tip for you. I'm Brian from Phone and Pad Warehouse. Have a great day.